Hey y'all, it's Kat. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new recipe. This video is in collaboration with my girl Tamara at Southern Wife Everyday Life. She's making a chili for you and I have made a chili for you, and I've made Colorado green chili with white beans. It's really good, I promise. Welcome to my Southern farming kitchen. Alright y'all, so I got a really big onion right here. I'm going to dice some of this pretty fine to go in this guacamole because I like guacamole on top of my green chili. So I want some finely diced onion for that. I think that should be enough. I'll slide that over here. And then I need the rest of this onion. It's a really big white onion. I need the rest of it for the green chili. So I'll dice that just a little bit bigger. Today I had to run in for another can of green chilies, imagine that, but I saw this and I said, well, I've never tried that, and I love Mrs. Wage's everything. I've never seen it. We're gonna try it. Why not? Typically I make my own guacamole, and I actually buy this for pico de gallo. It's a long story, I'll link it below, but I like to make mine right here, mash it, kind of like mash-ins, like you see them doing the ice cream. They just mash it all the stuff together. I like doing it that way. I don't know, it's just my thing. But I'm going to put that seasoning in there and go ahead and mash that so it gets incorporated really good. I tried a bite. It is good. I like this seasoning. It's pretty good. I think typically salt, pepper, and cumin are my go-to, but that is really good. I'm going to put some plastic wrap on top. I did squeeze a little more juice right on top to keep it from browning. I like to put plastic wrap right on top there. And put the lid on it, put it in the fridge, and get everything else going. Alright, so in the biggest Dutch oven you have, put down some olive oil. And then you're going to put your pork chops. You need about 3 to 4 pork chops. I've got 3 kind of big ones here. And if they're partially frozen like mine are, it's okay because they're going to stew too. So it's not a big deal. I'll get those in there and get those browning and ready to roll. Tablespoon of roasted minced garlic. It's a big pot of chili. Plus I'm dividing it up into 2 separate meals, so you want a lot of garlic. If you don't like garlic, don't put any garlic in there. It'll be alright, I promise. Now just stir that all around. And all of these pieces down here on the bottom, you see that are stuck, I've said it before, you've heard it on Food Network, the cooking channel, all them places. Leave it there. It'll be alright. We're going to get it in just a minute. Right, I'm going to add some cumin while it is still cooking in that oil. It makes it a little more fragrant. So I'm going to add a little bit right now. All the measurements are down below. I have vlogged this recipe before. I have made it many, many times, so I kind of just eyeball it. But I do have it written in my blog, so I'm kind of just basing it off of what you'll find in that link. Same thing but different. Alright, let's deglaze it. Doesn't take too much. Alright, we're going to add the whole carton of chicken stock, or chicken broth, chicken stock. It's entirely up to you, but definitely use a light stock, like chicken, vegetable. You can use turkey if you want to. Alright, and now 4 cups of water. I just filled the stock container up in case there's any flavor left in it. Alright, so this is 1 small bunch of cilantro. And the whole thing is going in there. Now, if you don't like cilantro, don't put it in there. It's just that simple. Cut the heat down to medium. Whoop, we're fogging up because I'm cooking. Cut the heat down to medium. Let's do this quick. Put the lid on it. Keep an eye on your water level. Make sure it stays about where it's at. And let it cook like this for about 2 hours. Alright, so I got some of my other components ready. I've got fresh cilantro that goes on top when it's done because it's yummy. And the more cilantro, the better if you ask me. I have 4 cups of diced green chilies. And that is the equivalent of 8 cans. I know that sounds expensive, but if you catch them on sale, it's really not that bad. Not to mention the fact that this is also a partial freezer meal. So I don't mind spending just a little bit extra to have something later on down the road. And you'll need 1.5 cups of diced tomatoes in the can. That's it for right now. I'm still waiting. Slurry, and I'll have my directions for the slurry down at the bottom. Alright, so when it gets to the thickness you want, you can add the beans, which is what I'm going to do, but I'm taking some of this out for different recipes. For smothered burritos, just so many different things. So I'm going to get this taken out, and then I'm going to make my white bean chili. So I've taken out over half of it, got it back there cooling to go in the fridge. So tonight for supper, I'm going to add 1 can of cannellini beans and 2 cans of navy beans. Alright, so I'm going to get everything else done. Once the beans heat through, because this chili is so hot, it's ready to go. And I did add 1 can of pinto beans because it just wasn't quite enough beans. And that's fine. You don't have to add any beans. You can add all the beans you want to. This thing can be brimming over with beans. This is your chili. You do whatever you want to do. I'm going to get the fixings done. It'll be time to eat. Alright, y'all, so just add some queso fresco, some of that guacamole. I eat this with tortilla chips because that really is the best way. I'm just saying that is the best way. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and stick around for all the craziness that is me. Head down into the description box and go see what Tamara has made for you and tell her I sent you. Take care, my friends, and may God bless you.